Hello, so let me demonstrate the nesting of different types of control flow structures, and this is the same example from the lecture. So this is the one in which we count the number of passing and failing students, and we do that using a while loop, and inside of that while loop we're using an if and an else block, an if condition followed by an else block. Outside of the while loop, we print out the number of students that have passed, the number of students that have failed, and if the number of passing students is greater than 8, we print out an additional message to screen, bonus to instructor. So let me just run this as the exact same code, only with scanf replaced by scanf_s. Here we go. So I'm just going to enter 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. And this is going to take 10 inputs, right? And here we go. Passes. Remember, 1 stands for passing students. 2 stands for failing student. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passing students and 1, 2, 3, 4 failing students. So 6 and 4. See, it works. Now to show you that this message over here also prints out correctly when it should, and there you go, 9 passing students, 1 failing students, 9 is greater than 8, so in that situation, bonus to instructor, that string prints out. And just like that, you could have a while loop. Inside a while loop, you could have an if condition inside an if condition. You could have an if condition inside an else block, and so on. So I just commented out all of this code, and I just actually let me also comment out the definition of these variables. And let me start something new over here. I'm defining, so let's try out the demo for post and pre-increment operator. So let me define this integer variable c, initialize it to 5, print it out once, and print out the post incremented value, and then print out the value again. And I think then the second time we did the same thing. We reinitialized c, the value of c, to 5, but this time around first going to print out the value of c, which should print out 5. And let me just put this in the comments. So this should be 5. This in the post increment should also be 5, and it should be 6. And over here, this should be 5. This should be 6 and 5. Okay, let's run this. And you see, as we expect, c is initialized to 5, the output is 5. For the second printf statement, c is the current value, the present value of c is printed out, and after that c is incremented by 1, which we see in the third printf statement when the value of c prints out as 6. The next time we do a pre-increment operation instead, meaning we add 1 to the value of c first, and then we print it out, and that time, sorry, it's 6, and that time the output is 5, 6, 6. And just play around with this. I could do the same thing with the decrement operator. So this time this will print out as 5, this will print out as 5, this will print out as 4. And if I do it with the pre-decrement operator, this will print out as 5, this will print out as 4, and this will print out as 4. And show you. There you go. 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4. And the second time around with the pre-decrement operator, 5, 4, 4 as expected. And that's it. That's the pre-increment, post-increment, pre-decrement, post-decrement operator all in action.